The football war between El Salvador and Honduras, when soccer ignited a real war. It sounds like fiction, but it really happened. A war sparked by a soccer match. In July 1969, Central America witnessed a brutal conflict that would go down in history as La Guerra del Fútbol, or the Football War. A match that escalated into mayhem. Tensions were already boiling between El Salvador and Honduras over land disputes, immigration issues, and deep-rooted inequality. But the tipping point came during the World Cup qualifiers for the 1970 tournament in Mexico. In June 1969, the two nations faced off in a three-game playoff. The matches were fierce, both on and off the field. Fans from both countries engaged in violent riots, and national pride exploded into national rage. The Salvadoran press used warlike language, and stories of mistreatment of Salvadoran immigrants in Honduras added fuel to the fire. War erupts just hours after the final match, which El Salvador won. The Salvadoran government severed diplomatic ties with Honduras. Less than 3 weeks later, on July 14, 1969, El Salvador launched a military invasion into Honduras. This marked the beginning of the Football War, also known as the 100-Hour War, a short but bloody conflict. The war lasted about 4 days, with intense fighting in the air and on the ground. Thousands were killed or injured, and over 300,000 Salvadoran immigrants were displaced from Honduras. A ceasefire was brokered by the Organization of American States on July 18th, but the underlying tensions lingered for years. The real issues behind the game. While soccer lit the fuse, the real causes were land inequality. In Honduras, land reform had pushed out many poor Salvadoran immigrants. Nationalism and political instability. Both governments used the rivalry to distract from domestic issues. Media sensationalism. Newspapers stirred anger by portraying the games as life-or-death struggles. Aftermath and legacy. The war left deep scars and long-term hostility between the two nations. El Salvador and Honduras didn't officially sign a peace treaty until 1980. Ironically, neither country made it far in the 1970 World Cup. In the end, the football war remains a striking example of how sports can become a stage for deeper political tensions. A reminder that even a game, when charged with enough emotion, can become a spark in a powder keg.